New permissions, sometimes they disappoint, and sometimes they blow us away. Well, welcome to Finding America. It is really nice to see you here. Now I'm going to get right into this one with a brand new permission that I've been pursuing for a very long time. Well, it's a gorgeous 1920s craftsman house with an awesome looking yard. I really had high hopes for this place and couldn't wait to get started, and I met up with Chris very early last Saturday morning. I am in the front yard of this brand new permission. House is built in 1923. It is on a busy road, so we're going to have some traffic noise. This is the first signal that I got. I dug up a couple pieces of garbage. This is the first good one. Not exactly what I was expecting, but it's interesting. A little skull and crossbones, probably a little dog accessory tag, but pretty cool. Well, I got a couple clad quarters, and this is my first old coin right up against this bush. I'm having a little trouble making out the date. I'm going to have to check it when I get home, but I have an early weedy. Definitely looks like an old one, nice and green, and barely an inch down. I wouldn't even say it was an inch deep. I'm working my way around the side yard here, and I got something pretty nice right here. It was a 21, and that is a safety razor. That's going to be the handle to one. Probably anywhere from 20s to 40s. So it's in really nice shape, should clean up really well too. Chris was hunting along the curb here, said he got something.
Yeah, a little nickel signal.
Something to break the ice.
46.
46 Jefferson.
Yeah, pretty early.
Yep. I don't know why, but I like digging early Jeffersons.
Yeah.
Well, Chris managed to get another old coin out of this place.
We were just talking about it. It's a tough place, man.
It is. It's really tough.
We got to film what we can here, I guess. It's a 27 weedy.
That's the same date you got last weekend.
Yeah. Getting the collection going.
There you go. Yeah. You'll have a whole roll. Well, we have a couple new mysteries solved this week, thanks to all of you watching last week. You might recall that big toy tire and wheel that Chris found in the last episode. Well, a lot of you reached out to let me know what this was, and the very first was Kevin Champagne and John Fagerquist, who let me know that that was a main drive wheel to an early 1970s Kenner SSP racer. Now, you might also remember the very strange crest that I found in last week's episode as well. Well, this one had all of us stumped, except for one person, Jason Gwynn, who let me know that he discovered that this crest was originally affixed to a 1970s Night Super liquor decanter and shot glass wooden castle box bar set. Well, a huge thank you goes out to Kevin, Jason, John, and everyone else who helped make last week's mystery finds this week's mysteries solved. Well, I got a 30 on this one, and I actually got something really cool. I got an old sample tin, and if you see this, it says protects the skin. Let me see if I make sure this you can see this here. Protects the skin, makes powder cling. and something USA. I don't know if it's Brooklyn or hard to make out. And it's actually embossed on the other side too. It says Pompeian Day Cream Vanishing. Pompeian Vanishing Day Cream. Isn't that cool? But that's an old sample tin that they would have given away at the store. And hopefully people will buy a bigger one. But that is awesome. Probably, I don't know, it's a pretty early one here. Teens, 20s, somewhere in there. Well, unfortunately, it didn't take us very long to figure out that that yard was mostly fill dirt. And another permission that I had for that day hadn't come through yet. Now, I'd planned on hunting both those spots the entire Saturday, and I was a bit bummed. But one thing I've always been is a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Well, we decided to head across town to another one of my permissions, and while I was there, I got a brand new permission right across the street. Now, this is the site of an early 1900s boarding house that burned down in the late 1970s. Now, I'd had my eye on this place for quite a while because I thought it'd be pretty good. Tell you the truth, I had no idea just how good it was going to be. In just 5 hours, I had enough for 2 videos. And if you've ever wondered what it was like metal detecting back in the 1970s, what you're about to see is going to give you a very good idea of just what it was like. This place had never seen a metal detector before, and it just blew us away. I got a high tone here, but it turned out to be a really nice green weedy, and it's a 19 teens. I just can't make out the date exactly. I'll have to clean it up a little more, but that's a good sign. That's my first coin.
Nothing too deep, but that thing's got some age, boy.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Royal brass.
Royal brass, USA.
That's my third
padlock.
Yeah, padlock in the last week.
Well, if you'd found it last week, you would have had your padlock trifecta.
Oh, yeah. It's the one I was looking for.
But you know what? I think I'll give you the trifecta.
Yeah.
Within 2 weeks, that counts.
Pretty neat looking.
That is neat. I've never seen this one before.
Very clean.
Yeah, that's brass. Held up good.
Yeah.
Very nice. And I'm going to go show you what I just found, because I dug something right when he dug this, and I was pretty happy. It is round, that's for sure. Chris told me it's round. And what's even better, it's round and it has a buffalo on one side, I believe. Yep, sure does.
Is it a buffy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Very nice.
They come out looking just like the wheats here.
Yeah, pretty clean.
Yeah.
Oh, I say that.
Jinx yourself.
That's pretty ugly.
Cool.
I'll get it cleaned up. Hopefully it'll clean up, and maybe I'll get a date. But hey, it's a buffalo. Nice. We're on the right track right now. Well, I just had to come back and show you this. I took a toothpick to it, and boy, did it clean up nice. Full date too, 1937. And before you ask me, yep, I did check. It looks like it has 4 legs, unfortunately. He said he got a, oh my goodness. And I told him, I said, I'm thinking barber half. There's got to be one here. Well,
I did. I kicked over the leaves, man. It was a 30.
And look, it's sticking out of the ground. Barber quarter.
It's a barber quarter.
Get out.
Look at that. What in the world?
That's your second one, too.
Oh my gosh. 1906.
I'll be darned.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the second one that was on top of the surface.
That's crazy. Yeah, your first one was on top of the ground. Chris doesn't like to dig for his barber quarters.
No, I don't need to. That is insane, man.
Oh, man.
I'm like, because I just got a zinc right on top of the ground.
Oh, jeez.
Holy cow.
Look at that. Not too... Let's see. That's amazing. I can't tell if it's got a mint mark or not, but the lighting is awful here. I think it's going to be Philadelphia.
I wonder if there's a spill underneath it.
I hope so. That's awesome, dude.
Holy cow.
Huge congrats,
Yeah.
dude. Wow. Well, someone's giving me a nice 2122, and check it out. It's a cylinder for a cap gun. Very cool. Definitely take that. This place is actually loaded with high tones. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good so far. Well, Chris called me over again. I think he hit it again.
I'm making up for lost time, man.
I'm telling you, man.
That looks silver to me.
Yeah, it looks like rosy.
Maybe rosy from the back.
Yep.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 46, the first year,
First year. Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
35 cents up.
Philadelphia. I'll give you 50 cents.
Hey.
I found 2 plaid quarters.
I got a few myself.
Very nice, man.
Cool.
2 silver on the day. And we're not done yet.
In between each other either.
No. Well, it's my turn now. I told Chris, I said, this is a really nice, tight high tone. It was just on the outside of the hole, so I widened it out a little bit more. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be silver dime. So let's see what we got. Ooh, mercury.
Is it mercury?
Yeah, very nice. I was telling him, I've gotten quite a few mercs in the 25 to 26 range. And I think, yeah, they ring up a little lower when you're hunting in field too, which is pretty much where I hunt most of the time now. Oh, it's the teens, and look how nice it is. See that?
Nice one early.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh yeah.
what is that? 1919?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sweet, man.
Look how nice that is.
Looks better than the Wheaties here.
I can see the bands on it.
Wow.
Wow.
So, it's an S.
I think it's Philly. Yeah. But look at that. That is an awesome early merc. They never come out like this. Very seldom.
Everything in this one row here.
Yeah, we've just done this row right above the wall. Because I figured people sat on that wall and hung out, and sure enough, dropping coins. Oh, Chris got something cool again. Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Look at the size of it, man.
Yeah, it's US military plane.
Yeah, big old wing. Maybe there'll be something written on there. That is awesome.
That's way awesome.
I'd like to find the rest of that thing.
Look at the guns in the wing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's pretty neat.
Very cool. At least you know which way faces front.
Yeah.
I walked clear across the yard after filming his airplane wing, and I'm getting there, and I get on my knees, get my gloves back on, and he goes, oh, come on back. Which I don't mind.
I flipped this clump over, and I saw that.
Yeah, he said it was a Tootsie. When he described it, I said, oh, that's a Jaguar D-type race car.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, I have one in that same color. And it looks like you might have the axles.
Wheels and everything.
Ah,
sweet, man.
Yeah, you got a lot of the paint still.
Yeah. And I said it was purple. It looks pink, actually.
Yeah, that's a Jaguar D-type race car. That was an awesome car. Awesome race car.
It was in there with a chunk of aluminum.
Wow. Well, maybe you found the playground area of the yard.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Solid 22.
Well, I was telling Chris it's been a long time since I've been in a yard with this many high tones. This yard has never been hunted, and it is a lot of fun. And look what I just got. Got a 21-22 signal, and I got a very cool old cap gun handle. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, we're getting some pretty quality toys out of here too. So, and this one is going to have a name on it of the toy, Smokey. Yep, it says Smokey right there. So, very cool piece. Definitely happy to have that. See the longhorn down there? I'll tell you, we figured this place was like 30s, but now I'm starting to think 1910, and now I'm starting to think maybe it's even older with what Chris just told me he got.
I popped it open, it was right there.
Oh, heck yeah. Rain sky, huh?
Beautiful. Look at, is that a marble? I don't know what that is. Something's sticking there. Look at that thing, it's perfect,
Yeah,
man.
that's a good one. Very nice.
That's a part of the...
And of course, if you're new to the hobby and you haven't found one of these yet, this is a Rains guide. The Rains went through this, and
on a wagon.
Yep, on a wagon, so they could steer the horses. So
I love seeing the wear marks on them.
yeah, you can see where the Rains wore against this side of it. All right, well, Chris has another toy.
19.
Oh, get out of here.
Look at that thing.
That thing is amazing.
It's still carrying a load.
Wow.
That is a cool looking truck,
I
man.
don't think I've seen this one before.
It looks like it had triple axles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. It's got a fold-in bottom. Very cool.
That is pretty awesome.
I was
Wow.
hoping for an Indian.
That's old. Split windshield.
Yeah.
Definitely an older model, that's for sure. Wow, that is cool as all get out, man.
On the opposite side.
Yeah, that's gonna look, that should look pretty cool once I get it cleaned up. Yeah, I was actually going after a high tone here, and then I popped it and I saw it down in the dirt, and I can see that I got an Indian.
Nice.
It's a great yard. You know, I got him to film it so I could toothpick it, but you're just watching me rub a very tough patina that doesn't want to really budge much.
Don't like the pennies in this ground.
Oh, I think, oh, it's hard to say. Let's see. Might it be in the 1800s?
Really?
That's tough to say. But you can definitely tell it's an Indian.
Oh yeah.
Well, Chris is on fire. He got something pretty cool again.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
It's a pin.
Yep.
I first saw it, I saw the swords, I was thinking some kind of secret society thing, but you're thinking military.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
That's a unit crest.
That's early. Yeah, looking at it. That almost looks like sterling, probably.
Could be.
Just the connectors.
Yeah. Yeah. This could be World War II era. So I'll have to look it up and see which unit it was.
Very neat.
Oh, definitely neat. Yeah, and it very may well be sterling on that part.
Yeah.
Hey, another great find, dude.
Awesome. Hey again.
Well, you know what? It's been all summer since I've been able to say, hey, Chris called me over.
Yeah, sure.
And he got another stinking silver.
I saw it flop out.
Love it. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it's a Merc.
Yeah, early one too. Here, let me give you some.
Yeah, she's got some wear.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're working
Judging
with
by the
here.
wear, I'd say it's early.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Gotta hold straight up here.
There she goes. That
Sort of.
might be time to
Maybe probably your
upgrade.
thumb.
It's a 16.
Oh no. We were just joking about I wish mine had been a 16. Oh Lord, please. Alright. Gosh. What happened to my bottle?
Work.
Okay, my bottle quit on me.
I might have.
That's the last time I let Chris use it.
Now it's really killing me.
Alright. I think it's a Philadelphia.
There's no D on there. Man. One day.
Oh. Wow.
Nice coin though.
It is a nice looking coin.
Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome.
Well, it's actually amazing to think that we found all of that in just 3.5 hours at that spot. Now, if you enjoyed this week's episode, wait until next week's. It's going to blow you away. As a matter of fact, Chris and I were both in a complete daze by the end of that day. It was amazing what came out of there. Now, I've been in a lot of really amazing yards, but this is one of the best. And we've barely put a dent into it. Now, here's another look at all the great things that we found in this episode. Well, this hunt certainly took me back to the good old days of metal detecting, and I just could not resist taking us all on a little trip down memory lane. And that's coming up in just a few seconds. And remember, it's history that makes a find a treasure, and I can't wait to see you back here next week on Finding America.